Hey everybody, so we're having some landscaping done and I figured I'd share this with you. If the guy is awesome, I'll share his information and that might help him out, and yeah, I'll let you know how it goes. So we're gonna have this area right here done with all rocks, gorilla hair I guess it's called, under there versus mulch. So grass removed, a pathway here coming around, rocks and I want to say mulch beds, but it'd be the gorilla here, like beds, so wife can plant some flowers, break this area up some so it's not like all rocks, and various size rocks. And then we'll have a border kind of like we have over there with the mulch and the kid stuff, but a border here that kind of goes out in front of there with some flagstones in front of the greenhouse, with some like flagstones or something flat going up with littler rocks and, you know, metal edging pieces to keep it all together. Same here, metal edge going up and around. And I can't envision it, so we're gonna see how this turns out. It will remove a huge section for watering. That area stays green real easy. This area does not, but that will be cool because it will remove all that, be all rocks. And then I'll just have to mow this little green grass area here, and then eventually do some rocks in the front, some less, you know, just get rid of the watering. Watering gets old and expensive in Colorado. So that's the idea. So I'll bring you along as we go. Making quick work of it, a lot quicker than I could do by hand. Got it cleaned up a lot more out here. They're going to do the fabric. They had to chase down, you know, how the sprinklers all work and what these lines were all about. They did that. They went to get some parts and probably lunch. And this is where we're at. There's the big bobcat. A little bit of mess. We got a little bit of trouble with, it's called TriView. It's a utility company. For some reason, here in Colorado, or this area, they take care of like the green areas. It's okay. The head guy came and was like, hey, as long as it's fixed, he didn't care. And I guess you're supposed to ask for permission. Oops, we never knew that. We've been driving down here for years with mulch and stuff. Never knew there was somebody to ask. But I suppose that makes sense when you think about it. Hello, doggy. What you doing? There's no grass here. So they're going to do the fabric. It's very heavy duty fabric. Also the staples they're going to use, a guy actually makes them locally, heavy duty. You can pound it through asphalt. Yeah, he makes his own, and competitive price. It's basically a better price than the Home Depot staples and stuff. It's pretty cool because I saw the ad on Facebook, and that was the guy that came out originally, and unfortunately we didn't have enough work for him, so he gave us the guy I'm using, DirtNHandy, and gave us his information to do the landscape. But yeah, it's the staples from online. I'll post a link to that. Hopefully I remember all that when I put this video together. Anyways, it's coming along. We're into, like, I don't know, day 3, day 4. Just a lot of little stuff left to do. They got to they're gonna do this little spot for me. It's the first time I could ever open the gates all the way. Pretty much the rock is in. That's going to be used here. Should be enough. And then they're going to put down some flat stone, kind of make a pathway. So I don't know, he's going to be setting into the rock or something. I still have no vision on this as far as what I can picture, but I trust him. That's why I hire people. and that's going to be the gorilla hair, so they still have to cut around the bushes. And we're going to have some gorilla hair mulch beds, planting beds with the water line to the tree, and he'll be moving these rocks. So there's plenty of rocks here, and I'm not sure quite how that's going to be, you know, rocks around it or what. We'll find out. I think he's pretty much done with the skid steer slash, you know, bobcat. He'll then have to fix out there in the green area for tri-view. We got to meet the manager on that. He was like, ah, but you know, it will be fixed. So around the greenhouse, a lot of stuff over there still kind of needs to be done. Not a big deal, a lot of just handwork. Yeah, this is pretty much how it looks right now. So it's getting there. It's getting there. So I'm just waiting for them to come today, and then I think they'll finish up tomorrow, I think they said, unless something unexpected occurs. So not too bad. I'm in no hurry, and I'm glad that we kind of temporarily had a roll of this fence stuff my wife used for gardening, so we kind of put that up. He needs to get a new piece to fill in there. The bobcat caught on it and yanked it, so you know, this stuff to keep the dog in. So, but he's doing everything. I mean, he's done slightly more than he said, because, you know, I said I've never been able to open those gates. He said I'll just do it. And then he went over there where we had a play structure, and I had concrete pylons in the ground like a foot or foot and a half. He yanked those out, you know, with the bobcat. So, you know, just little stuff like that he just offered to do. So, good guy. Like him so far. We'll see how this end product turns out. This is what we have so far. It's getting there. They cleaned up over there. Wife and I cleaned up the garden area. Got this still going. You know, we got the pile of rocks from moving stuff. So decided on a walkway like this. So I have to level out the rock still. Got the lilac bushes in along the fence. So it's all coming together. Can't wait till see the finished product. Almost there. Takes a lot of work to put down the pathway here and use the polymeric like sand. It's amazing stuff. Kind of was like rubbery last night when it was still wet, but it's setting up, it's hard. Kind of glues everything together. Looks like individual blocks. That's pretty cool. He actually gave me the rest of the bag to use on like the driveway cracks and stuff. I'm going to fill those in. Seems like good stuff. I like it. I think this turned out pretty good. Not really. Originally we were thinking just flagstone, but this took him a lot more work. But this is what he thought would look best, and I agree. It does. Did a really good job. You know, this is why I hire people, so they can put in their input. So he has a lot to finish up. We're going to put like the gorilla here, which is that stuff, around the lilac bushes. So just a lot of fine tuning, moving stuff. He's going to put some pavers in front of my wife's greenhouse down there. And yeah, just smooth things out. Get the sprinklers situated, a line to bury, a hose to fix, turn them on, see what the zonage looks like. If we need to fix that up, we'll fix that up. And yeah, and then he has sod out there, rolls of sod to lay over, you know, where the ruts he created. So, you know, making sure everything's perfect for the easement along with this, which he didn't know. That's a little added expense on his part, but you know, things landscapers have to do to make sure everyone's happy to have the job and whatnot. So he's going to add more gorilla here, through here, around the lilac bushes. Yep. And I'm pretty pleased with this. This turned out really nice. I like these pavers. Wow. Okay, finally getting around to that last video. We've been done with the landscaping for a bit. We did have a little sprinkler mishap, but that's customer service for you with DirtNHandy. Let them know, hey, zone 2 sprinkler not working. I thought it was our controller, because you know, it's like 30 years old at this point. or one of the valves. I replaced a bunch of stuff in the valves, bought a new fancy smart controller I can do from my phone, a Ratio 3. I'll provide a link to Amazon on that. But he came out, we found out when he augered the plant for the hole for the lilac, and I think it was that one right there. Yeah, there happened to be zone 3 and zone 2. We knocked out 3 on purpose. We didn't care about it because we don't need a water in this area. All these bushes are on a drip system now through the other zone, zone 6. Same with the lilacs and the tree there. And yep, it was like water coming out. But he came out yesterday and got it squared away. So that is awesome. I let him know on Saturday. He came out Sunday. Today is Monday. So got that squared away. Everything's working. Sprinklers all work now. Got those all on the timer. And this is how it turned out though. We got the greenhouse. We got a little patio, going into the greenhouse, so it's not rocks getting in the way or anything. And then they use that sand bonding stuff. Can't think of the name of it off the top of my head, but they put it on here. He left me the extra bag and just filling in driveway cracks. I'll probably bring you a little video on that. It seems like it's working. It's much better than the caulk method or the Quickcrete stuff you put in. But yeah, this is it. I highly recommend DirtNHandy.